Dana here, and welcome to my vlog. You are now seeing me on my new phone. It is the Galaxy 9S. Because the wife and I, we've been trying to find better deals on phone service than Verizon. I've been on Verizon for between 12 and 15 years. I have to go back into my records. And at one time I had like a $350 a month Verizon bill. And every time one of the other services came along, I was usually under a contract. So usually 24-month contracts, which is what they originally were. And it just hopes happened this year that we managed to be at the end of a contract and our phones are paid off, so we could jump to any other service that we wanted. She has the iPhone 8 and I had the Galaxy 8. Galaxy 8 Edge. So we happened to go to one of the malls yesterday. We're walking through and we're looking at one of the companies there, and they had a sign saying phones $5 and no contracts. So, and it was Sprint. So we were standing there for a minute, and then the manager came out and asked us if there was something we had questions about. And of course, he asked us who we were with and how much we're spending each month, and how many gigabytes. Well, Verizon right now with my contract, unlimited, yes, okay, but they only give me 15 gigabytes a month before its speed decreases below 15 gigabytes. So the manager says, well, I'll give you 3 phones at 50 gigabytes per phone. Now I looked at him like, all right, how much is this going to cost me? So I told him how much I was paying a month for what I had, and he started this, and this, and $140 a month, vice my $198 a month. 2 new phones. She was able to keep her phone. My phone was not my phone was outdated or incompatible. So I updated my phone. I got 2 of the same phones here, the 9s, and 50 gigabytes. And let's see, Hulu for free. They've got a music station that's free and no commercials. I'm gonna listen to it all day long. Not like Pandora. Pandora's been fine, but you get the commercials in there. If you don't want the commercials in there, you got to pay $5 a month. So those are three things right now that I made me decide to change. And what happens is we're able to keep our phone numbers, and they send a message or whatever to Verizon saying when they're switching over. So Verizon has to release the phone numbers and then closes your account. So it just so happens that the end of the month is my normal bill pay. So we'll wait and see. To do all the switching, the new phones and everything, it was $130. So we will see how the new system works. And another thing that caught my eye at the end, he says, okay, what I need to do is make sure that your phones are defaulted to the closest tower to your house. So he did that, and everything seems to be working fine. We got 14 days to return the phones if we don't like the service so far. What's the other thing? Doggone, I can't think now. But we'll wait and see. We were with Sprint way back. Before we were with Verizon, and our service was crap out here. Phones just wouldn't work. And that was back in a time where if somebody had a Verizon phone, you'd be able to share the minutes, which means you wouldn't get charged talking back and forth to somebody who was on Verizon. If you were talking to somebody Verizon to another carrier, you'd get charged. Also a time when roaming, you got charged for roaming when it was looking for a tower. So those days, at least those days are over with. You don't get charged for them. So we're going to try Sprint, and we'll see how it works. No contract. That's the other thing. So you can return the phones, and you'll be done with them. Also, there was a deal in there that because you did switch after 90 days with Sprint, they're going to put $300 back in my account, $100 for each line. So that was a plus. And there was something else that I was looking at. No contracts. The 50 gigabytes per phone. I don't know how fast I'm going to use 50 gigabytes, but I know with Verizon I could use up 15 gigabytes overnight. So I'll have to see how that works. You can even jump to 100 gigabytes. So we'll wait and see how many gigabytes I actually use and how slow the system gets after you pass your 50 gigabytes. So last night it didn't take anything for my videos to go up. So 300 back in the account. If for some reason I break this phone, you take it right back to the thing. They charge you $35 to replace it, or repair it or fix it or whatever. You get another phone for $35. And I know with Verizon, the Galaxy, here it is. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna get that. Here's the Galaxy. Here's the other one. It's considered, it's a little bit smaller. Not much. This is the S is a little bit longer, but it's got a kick-ass video camera compared to the 8. But yeah, you get to keep the phone. It's still functional. I'm gonna put it up on eBay and sell it. So you get to keep the phone. They just give you a new SIM card, which is in here anyway. You get to keep your phone number. If your phone is compatible, you get to keep the phone too. So we will see exactly how good Sprint actually is. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and definitely share, especially if you've changed from Verizon.